up, Libra? Libra crew. Libra sun, moon, rising, and stellium. Hope you're having a beautiful weekend. So for those of you with the Libra rising, you're going to be experiencing this Venus-Mars transit through your 5th house of creativity, playful competition, sex, death, or not sex, death. That's 8th house. Sex, fun, parties, children, it's our bliss, creative expression, music, artistic ability. It's a fun house. It's the fun house of the zodiac. It also rules falling in love, lighthearted dating. Make sure this hair is off of it. Right, so let's get into the cards and see what they have to say for Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and stellium for this weekend in regards to the person most on your mind. Hopefully this will be a lot shorter than Leo's and Virgo's. Theirs were really long. But yeah, this creative area of your chart should be really lit up by Mars and Venus, both conjunct. So you should be getting a burst of inspiration. And you'll probably be seeking a lot more fun as well. Some of you could be, if you're artists or musicians, you could be feeling a lot more inspired. Let's get into the cards. It's also a house of risk-taking. All right, Leaves. Let's see what the cards have to say for you this weekend in regards to the person most on your mind. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. All right, let's get the deck. All right, we have 7 of Swords reversed. That was in Virgo's reading. Queen of Wands reversed. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Okay, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy popping out in your read. Some of you could be waiting for someone. And you could be dealing with someone where you feel like you've given enough to a situation. Some of you feel like you're dealing with someone that's miffed with you. Let's see what's going on here, Leaves. You're showing up. Skirt. All right. So back and forth communications between you and someone have come to a halt here. Someone has slammed on the brakes on your mind. You're feeling ignored, or you're feeling a lack of victory. Some of you feel like a failure in a situation here. Energy you're bringing. Okay, Hierophant reverse. So, okay, either you're taking your own route, in a situation, or you find yourself in a very unorthodox or unusual, unconventional arrangement or situation, or there's a lack of commitment here. How the person on your mind sees you, hesitant to invest more fully into a situation, how you see yourself. You are forming a plan. You're thinking about the future this weekend. Some of you could be looking ahead, thinking about, the future implications of certain decisions, weighing things, weighing your options, and forming a plan. In your feelings, we have the 2 of Pentacles. So some of you are feeling a little bit undecided still. With the 2 of Pentacles in your feelings, you could be a little bit on the fence. Person on your mind is showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Sun, moon, rising, or stellium. They're showing up in a very nurturing, patient, domestic frame this weekend. They're just sort of holding it down, taking good care of themselves and those around them. On their mind, we have the High Priestess. That's so interesting. That was, okay. So they're trying to suss something out here. They could be using their intuition to discern what they feel to be what's going unsaid here, or, you know, anything they feel is hidden. They're keeping very much to themselves, keeping tight control of their emotions. The foot is on the moon in the High Priestess. Very, you know, controlled in their emotional state here. Very tuned into their intuition. They could be, you know, they could even be watching tarot, or they're just, you know, maybe meditating, paying attention to signs, synchronicities, and the like. Some of you could be dealing with someone with Earth in their chart. Some of you could be dealing with someone with Pisces in their chart. Energy they're bringing. Oh, we got Justice, card of Libra. So there we go, Libs. Some of you were dealing with someone with Libra in their chart. I'm going to move these decks out the way. Whoa. Right. So they're wanting to make things right. They're wanting to see truth, fairness, equity, honesty. You know, they want to make the right decision here, and they want to see things, you know, brought into balance. And they're focused on equal, you know, equality as well, equal give and take balance. How you see them? Oh, the Lovers. This is very similar to Virgo's read. So you see them as either having a difficult choice to make, or having more than one option, or you see them as posing a difficult decision, difficult choice to you. Some of you have more than one choice here to choose from. How they see themselves, they feel weak in this situation, a little bit underconfident in this. Some of them may feel like they're having a hard time restraining themselves or dealing with temptation. Others of them literally simply just feel underconfident, you know, and weak in a weak position in this situation. In their feelings, Three of Cups. Interesting. So I gotta say, some of you may be dealing with a Virgo just because so many cards are coming out that are similar in Virgo's reading. So they are focused on, you know, lighthearted get-togethers, fun parties, reconciliations. They could be wanting to reconcile if this is, you know, a connection with some kind of history here. Some of you could be dealing with more than one person. I don't know. Let's see the energy between you. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Death card. And we have, the Five of Cups. What's under this Three of Wands? Okay, we got the Two of Cups reverse, Five of Pentacles, the Tower reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and the Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, so there's some indecisive, wishy-washy behavior going on. Okay, a lot of confusion. There's possibly been a shakedown in this dynamic. We have the Death card in the mutual card of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Someone you're dealing with could have it in theirs. We have some regret here, some guilt, some disappointment, regret, or incomplete union. And we have someone here that's very invested and they're waiting. Let's see what your next most likely move is in this situation. We have Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So someone could be waiting to hear from someone. They could be waiting to receive news. They could be waiting for someone to arrive from, you know, a distance here. There could be distance involved with the Three of Wands at the base of the reading. Someone is definitely waiting here with the Seven of Pentacles and the mutual, though. Whew. All right, let's see what your next move is in this situation, Libs. You have the Two of Pentacles in your feelings, so some of you are in the midst of a transition. Others of you are still on the fence and feeling pretty indecisive in your position here. This person is seeing you as hesitant to invest more fully into a situation. You're coming in with the Hierophant reverse. This is a very non-committal energy. Let's see what your next move is. Seems like a conversation between you and someone has ceased. And we have, okay, the Fool. So you're making things up as you go. You're taking a leap of faith in a particular direction, starting over at 0. Card of Uranus here. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck of that. Some of you may communicate your truth here or give someone an answer. I don't know. Let's see what this person's next move is. We definitely have someone here that appears to be very patient, quiet, observant, and really wanting to make things right, but they're not confident in this. Let's see what your next move is, or this person's next move. What is the person on Libra's mind? What is their next move in this situation? The Star reverse. Someone here is a little bit deflated here. They're giving up hope on this situation. They possibly feel like you're being wishy-washy with them, indecisive. Let's clarify this. Why is this person's next move, the Star reverse? Okay, the 7 of Wands. I'm going to clarify that. The Magician. And the King of Cups reverse. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. This person is either putting up boundaries due to what they perceive to be as wishy-washy and decisive behavior that is making them feel deflated, or they're persisting through what they perceive to be obstacles, blockages, and emotional unavailability. Let me clarify why they see you as the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's possible they either see you as hesitant or they're hesitant to invest more fully, like, into you. I don't know. How does this person view Libra? 10 of Dicks. So they do see you as wanting to drop a burden here. Wanting to lay down your burdens. And the Page of Swords. And the Knight of Cups reverse. They do see you as very wishy-washy and possibly even a little bit defensive or on guard. Why is the 3 of Cups in their feelings? Clarify the 3 of Cups in this person's feelings. What else does this person feel towards Libra? The Moon reverse. Some of them feel like they're coming to reality with a little bit of a bump. They feel like they're basically sussing you out as, you know, unstable, essentially. Like they feel like this union in general is you're kind of unstable. They feel like they're realizing this. And or they're just nervous about this. This person could be very nervous here. They appear to be waiting for an answer or waiting for something to balance out. Let me clarify your feelings, Libra. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles and Libra's feelings. The 10 of Swords reverse. Some of you are healing from an ending. You're transitioning from one phase to another. And it's interesting. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, while the 10 is reverse here. So the 10 is the end. The Ace is the beginning. So some of you are transitioning from one phase of life to another here. Some of you still feel kind of on the fence about something. You appear to have made your decision here. You're seeing yourself as the 2 of Wands. So it looks like you're just forming a plan now and thinking about the future. Let me clarify why the 8 of Wands in the reverse. It's possible you've ceased communication with someone here. All right. 9 of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are having a hard time moving on from this completely. You feel insecure about this, I'm sensing. 9 of Pentacles reverse. But you have communications between you and someone have come to a halt here. You're trying to ignore this, though. You're trying to ignore how you feel about this. You know, some of you know that it's dysfunctional. It needs to be put behind you. Let me clarify why you feel ignored or a lack of victory or like a failure in a particular situation. Why is the 6 of Wands in the reverse here? 4 of Cups reverse. You're reevaluating your emotions. Some of you feel frustrated and like you've missed some sort of opportunity here. We have a stalemate or indecision guiding this whole thing with the 2 of Swords and a need to avoid a disaster or repair a shakedown that has occurred between some interaction here. Let's clarify why you see this person as the Lovers. Some of you have made recently made a difficult choice, or you're about to. We have the Death card in the Mutual again, so some of you are definitely at the end of the road in something, and you know, there's a major transformation about to occur here. We have some regret, though. There could be something bittersweet about this. What is this Lovers card? You can feel a very strong connection to someone here with the Lovers card being how you see them. 7 of Cups, but some of you are very confused, or you see this person as very confused. There's been some disillusionment here, some letdowns. Let's clarify the High Priestess in this person's psychic state. This person's trying to discern what they feel to be your fickleness. They're trying to discern, and they're hanging. Something has happened between you and someone here. They're having a hard time letting go of something negative that has happened between you. What's this Justice card? Tower reverse. This person wants to avoid a disaster. They feel like they've been immersed in some sort of controversy or something that has deprived them significantly of mental peace here. You're both bringing very different energies. They're bringing the Justice card. You're bringing the Hierophant reverse. So you're much more, how do I put this? Avant-garde than this person. You know, you're kind of like making things up as you go. You're very much in I'll see how it goes. I'm just winging it type of mode here, sort of an unconventional, you know, vibe here. I think it's interesting that you have the Hierophant, which is that card of Taurus, in the reverse, which means unconventional energy. And then you have the Fool, which is the card of Uranus, you know, which is interesting because Uranus is in Taurus. Let's see. What is this Hierophant reverse energy all about? Okay, you're really guarded. Some of you you're feeling very self-protective. For some reason, you don't want to get hurt. So some of you could actually be wary to commit to anyone fully here. Scared Bob is here. You're battle weary is what I'm seeing. And yeah, the 6 of Cups reverse. You could be having a hard time letting something go, or a hard time moving on from something negative that has happened between you and someone here. And yeah, you're just bringing very self-protective energy. So you're, you know, if you are bringing a non-committal energy, it's because you're scared to get hurt. You're afraid to get hurt here. Let me clarify the 2 of Wands. That's how you see yourself. 6 of Pentacles. It looks like you're trying to discern what's the most abundant direction to go. What would grow? You know, what would grow corn for you? What would be, you know, who or what, you know, would give you solid returns, would give you back what you put into it or them here. With the 6 of Pentacles clarifying. The 2 of Wands, it looks like you do want to give to a situation. Let's pull out the Demon deck because we're running out of cards here. I do want to pull one more for how you see this person besides the Lovers and the 7 of Cups. All right, the Hangman reverse. Interesting. You think they're wishy-washy. Some of you, this person is the wishy-washy one. And the King of Pentacles reverse. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Hell yeah, you're welcome, Shauna. So you see them as really keeping their energy to themselves, being a bit indecisive, wishy-washy, possibly even confused or having a lot of choices before them. Let's pull from this deck here because we're running low on the other deck. What other energies are between Libra and the person on their mind this weekend? The King of Cups, okay. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. I just saw the Chariot as well. Some of you could be dealing with someone at a distance from you. But there's a lot of love here. Some of you may be dealing with Scorpio energy specifically, or maybe you have that in your chart. With the Death card here. Let's get one more. We have the Ace of Pentacles. There's a serious offer on the table. Put there by someone here. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck as well. As I say that. You're bringing the Hierophant reverse energy. Some of you are very wary to commit fully to a situation. This person does see you as very hesitant to invest more fully. They're bringing very patient energy, but they're very observant, very silent, and they're either secretly like kind of fickle, or they feel like they're discerning that you are. Let me clarify this. Let me pull some more for the mutual. So far we have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So there's a lot of love, and there is a serious offer on the table here. And the Five of Swords. Okay, so that's like self-sabotage, mind games, embarrassment, defeat. You know, the Five of Swords shows up when we want something so badly. We chase it away. It's not a fun card to be coming out here in the mutual energy amidst a serious offer and a lot of love. Yikes. Let's get some more. And Justice. Yeah, there's a strong desire. Somebody here definitely wants to make something right, Libra. We have your card on the board twice, but once it's on this person's side, it's the energy they happen to be bringing. It's clarified by the Tower reverse. So somebody, if there has been a disaster that's gone down between you, someone here seems keen to either repair it or avoid you or this altogether. I don't know. They could be wary. Maybe you're wary as well. Things could be quite tender still, because you appear to be in transition from one dumpster fire to a new situation. I don't know. We have Five of Cups. It's here twice, 2 times in the mutual energy. We have Five of Cups. So there has been some significant disappointment on either one or both parties' behalf here. With the Five of Cups here 2 times, doubly so. There's guilt here, disappointment, regret, loss, incomplete union. Oh, shit. Sorry, Libs. Make sure I get all the cards. So frustrating when that happens. All right, let's see what else is going on here. What other cards are between Libra and the person on their mind? The Two of Swords. There's a need for a decision here. There's definitely a need to make a decision. Some of you are still kind of on the fence, but you're also in transition from one situation to another, it looks like. Let me clarify the energy this person is bringing. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant, I knew it. I knew that was going to come out. I could just feel it. This person is very serious about a commitment. They're also prepared to walk away if there's not one. So this person is focused on a higher level of commitment, a structured union, you know, or some sort of self-improvement regimen, you know, or, you know, it's like sometimes this kind of energy can come up when a person is like, we need to go to counseling, you know, like the higher level of authority, you know, such as a therapist, a doctor, like, you know, even a spiritual healer of some kind. Hierophant can represent all kinds of things, but, you know, what it does represent universally is structure, moral and ethical integrity, self-improvement. So this person is very focused on a commitment. They're waiting, it appears, for that. And they want to avert a disaster or repair one that has occurred. And they're not confident in this, but they are waiting. They do see you as hesitant. That's what I've discerned thus far. Let me clarify your feelings, Leaves, because you appear to be healing from some sort of painful ending or betrayal. You seem a bit on the fence. but it seems like you're prepared to take a leap of faith in some direction. Others of you are really focused on maintaining your freedom. You are bringing the Hierophant reverse. This person has the Hierophant and the energy they're coming in with. All right, so the Fool is clarified by the Fool, Libra. Some of you are really focused on taking your own route. Let me clarify both of these Fools. So spooky when that happens. Earlier in Leo's reading, I called a card. I felt it before it came out, and I was like, if the devil comes out again, I swear to God, you know, like, boom, it came out. It's so weird when that happens. All right, let's clarify this Fool energy for Leaves. A Six of Pentacles, you're willing to take a leap of faith in a particular direction and give to this situation. We have the Fool twice on your end and the Six of Pentacles twice. It seems like you're willing to give as good as you get in a particular situation. You're hoping something is mutual. You're hoping something can be fair. But interestingly, you're also a bit hesitant, a bit guarded, a bit self-protective. You're not going to, like, you know, give away the farm. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles, you're going to start small. You're looking at this in a new way, the Hanged Man. You're looking at this in a new way. Some of you want to take your time, get your mental peace here. We have Six of Swords under that. Let's clarify this person and their feelings. What is this person feeling besides nervous and feeling like, you know, they're having some sort of like reality check about you? What is this Moon reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse and Three of Cups? We have someone here that appears to be wanting some sort of reconciliation or reunion with you. Some of you, this is not a new connection. This is one that has seen some wear and tear. It's seen some shit. Let's clarify this. Three of Cups, Moon reverse, Knight of Swords reverse. King of Pentacles, this person is very, they're very serious about you. They're also, again, with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, they're also equally prepared to play. You know, that seriousness isn't returned. They seem to be very primed. Their feelers are out there for, like, wow. Their feelings are like, it seems like they're primed to, like, suss out how serious you are about this. It's interesting. Somebody just mentioned a work situation. There's so many pentacles coming out. I mean, people can apply these, even though these are, you know, they're weekend, I do the love reads, you know, I try to tell people, you know, you can apply these to whatever dynamics, you know, are most relevant to you. People can even apply these to, like, boss employee, like, dynamics. It's whatever, you know. We have a lot of we do have a lot of pentacles coming out in this situation. So this could either be a lot of earth dominant people, and Hierophant, it could be, aside from, you know, marriage, it can be authority figures, like a boss, you know. Let me clarify. This person does see he was hesitant to invest more fully into his situation. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Some of them see he was, like, trapped. We have Eight of Swords. We have Eight of Pentacles, you know, which is work, hard work. Some of them see you as trapped in this situation, or snowed out, ghosted, deprived of the facts, or in a victim kind of situation. Why is that? Why is this here? Why is this Eight of Swords here? And the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Weird. That's a weird message. Some of you may be underestimating yourselves, underestimating your power in a situation. This person sees you as, like, very powerful, attractive, charismatic, but for some reason also trapped. Weird. Let me clarify this person's next move, because they're losing hope in this situation. They want to persist through obstacles, but they're bringing the Seven of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Cups reverse, which I don't particularly like. You know, the King of Cups reverse next to the Magician, that's very manipulative energy, particularly emotionally so. It's like, you know, ultimatums, you know, like guilt trips, things like that. Let me clarify this energy. Some of them are just, for others of you where this isn't the case, it's, somebody's like real emotionally unavailable and putting up boundaries until they know where you stand with them. Knight of Wands. Somebody's real passionate about something here. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. The Sun. They want full transparency. They want certain things to be illuminated. What is this disaster that they're trying to avoid? The Page of Wands. The Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Weird. Okay, so for those of you dealing with a relationship, like, or dynamic, this person could be worried about an outside flirtation that has occurred. They seem very like primed to suss out any sort of fickle energy that they detect. Clarify their psychic state. What is going on with this High Priestess, Page of Pentacles reverse energy? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So many pentacles, so much earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you are definitely dealing with someone with very strong earth placements. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is coming up on this person's end twice. Once clarified by the Hierophant, and again in their psychic state. Why do I play with my nose ring like on camera? It's so weird. Like people are probably like, what the fuck is she doing? And it's like totally unconscious. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Six of Swords. I just feel like this person is hoping for some sort of peace, stability, moving out of conflict and into a place of stability. They are seeing you as hesitant to invest more fully here. You're definitely coming in guarded. What are you trying to ignore here? What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? A Six of Cups. Interesting. So again, back to the beginning of the story with your energy you were bringing in, some of you have ceased communication with someone. You're trying to ignore how it's making you feel to have done this, or for this conversation with someone to have ceased suddenly, but you're missing someone here. You're having nostalgia about something. There's something here that has ended that maybe you've ended. What is the Death card in the mutual energy? Clarify the Death card, please. Clarify this Death card. The Six of Wands with the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Let me clarify this one more time. And it's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is already in the mutual energy, right on top of Death. So I need it to make sense. Four of Swords. You're still reflecting and recovering from some major transformation or shakedown that's happened between you and someone in some capacity here. And it looks like you had to make some sort of decision. Somebody's clearly the winner here in this situation. Why are you feeling the Six of Cups after Death? What is the Six of Cups? Clarify the Six of Cups. Three of Swords. You're heartbroken. You're torn. You feel emotionally torn in this situation for some reason. So some of you have had to make some very difficult choices here. It's interesting that the disaster that this person is trying to avoid was clarified by the Page of Wands. It seems like they're worried about you communicating with someone. Wands is fire. They're seeing you here as we have Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups reverse. This is weird. They definitely see you as wishy-washy, maybe indecisive, moody. Some of them even see you as a bit jealous with the Knight of Cups reverse. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's just how they're seeing you. Weird. Let me clarify. Why are they so underconfident in this? The King of Cups. Their feelings are very involved, or this could have to do with the water sign somehow. What is this? Ace of Wands. This person is very passionate and wants a new beginning with you, whoever this is. And they want answers. This person wants answers. They want to I get this vibe like they want to pin you down. They want to be like, yo, what do you, are you in or you out? It's like this vibe of like, are you going to get on the Hierophant bus or are you like not? Because we're booking it. Otherwise, we're leaving. The Hierophant bus is leaving in 10 minutes. It's like, I mean, they are bringing a patient energy though, but they really are trying to suss you out. Let me clarify. This High Priestess, what are they trying to suss out, or what are they keeping from you? What are they being quiet about here? What is this High Priestess energy? The Lovers. All right, so they feel like you have choices, a difficult choice to make, or they have some. You're seeing them as the Lovers. Could be a Gemini involved somehow for some of you. We got Pisces on the board. A lot of Earth. Cannot overstate the Earth enough. Some of you have Taurus in your chart. Some of you are dealing with someone that does. Let's clarify. I mean, we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy up the woozah in this read. So many pentacles. All right, we got Queen of Cups. This person's feelings are very involved. They feel someone here feels a very strong, like psychic connection, emotional connection. They're very sensitive to the issues. What is this Queen of Cups? The Three of Pentacles. They really want to work together with you, build a bridge, cooperate, meet you where you're at. Why are they... Let me clarify their next move, because they're super passionate about something in their next move, but they're also like, why is the Seven of Wands here? Is this boundaries, or is this them trying to maintain their position in this situation? Are they putting up walls and being emotionally unavailable? What is this? The Hermit. Some of you are dealing with someone with Virgo in their charts. We got Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person is very in their feelings, but they're coming off as very emotionally unavailable, weirdly enough. They are reflecting on something here. Some of them could actually be putting up boundaries. Their next move, they're not hopeful. Their optimism is a bit deflated in their next move this weekend, Libs. You appear to be focused on, you brought the card of Uranus twice. Some of you are really focused on freedom, liberating yourself, making things up as you go, not being bound to any one thing or situation. You're kind of trying to be free to experiment here. The Fool is very much like, I want to do what I please. I want to make this up as I go along. I don't want to sign any contracts. I want to see how things go, take it a day at a time. What is this next move of yours? We have the Seven of Cups. You're kind of confused here. You are very focused on stability and keeping yourself safe. You're bringing you've got a very self-protective energy. This erratic energy that you're putting off, this like attachment to your freedom and to your right to do things your own way with this Hierophant reverse energy is all about self-preservation, which is, it's like weird, but I get it, like you got to do you, man. Like, let's clarify. Somebody here, it's possible you feel either unrecognized, ignored, or like a failure in a certain situation, or like someone has made you feel like you are. What is the Six of Wands in reverse in your psychic state? The Nine of Pentacles. You're like, you know what? Like, I just get this vibe like you're very, I get this vibe like you're very sensitive to any sort of pressure on you right now, Leaves. Like you're really wanting to maintain independence, because it's almost like the more independent that you are, the less pressure you feel under, and the less the less scrutiny and criticism you feel like you have to endure, for the sake of like getting a gold star and like people pleasing like all the time, which Libras can be very well known for doing, but to a fault, to a point where like eventually they crack. And then we got 3 of Cups. Okay, that could be friendships, parties, reconciliations. This person, somebody over here, seems very interested in reconciling. Why is the 3 of Cups here with the 9 of Pentacles? The King of Wands. And the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you have to make a choice, which means that one choice is no longer an option, or you have to leave someone in the cold or be out in the cold with someone if you choose a particular person or direction. I don't know. Let's clarify this outcome. Judgment. You need to make a decision, and that this whole, I don't know what this is other than you just know you need to make a decision. This whole situation is unsustainable. Like this can't be put off forever. Eventually something's got to give. Like you've got this 2 of Pentacles energy. You're super busy, in your feelings. This literally could be a work situation for some of you, with so many Pentacles coming out. Others of you are navigating a very involved transition in your life from one phase to another, from one situation to another. But you've got to make a decision. It seems like in your next move, you're thrown into kind of confusion. You sort of go into like fantasy mode, or you feel overwhelmed with options or different paths you could take. It's almost like I get this feeling like you feel under pressure. What is this next move for Libra? What does this mean? 8 of Wands. Whatever this is, it's happening very quickly. It's a lot happening at once, is what I'm getting. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot going on with the Devil. So this is Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. What is this Devil in this next move? And the 4 of Wands. It's so weird because that ties into the beginning cards that you're bringing in here. There is someone here that you possibly cease communication with. You may communicate with whoever this is, like at the end of the day. Like you may finally just crack and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna call that motherfucker. I'm gonna reach out. Like, I don't know what this is, Libra. Like others of you, this is a home situation. It could be you're really focused on wanting some sort of stability, or maybe coming together with someone or making something more stable. What is this? 9 of Cups. Some of you want to show up on someone's fucking doorstep here. Swoop in. You got this Fool energy, so you're kind of like embodying this. Like I even picture you even wearing this exact outfit and just being like, fuck the world. I do what I want. I don't know what you're doing here in this next move, but you appear to not really want to be answering to anybody right now. Like, I just get this vibe like you're wanting to avoid something or someone. It's a vibe of self-preservation, and I get that like you're feeling this pressure to like either conform, to someone's wishes. And you're like, you know what? I know Libras are known to be like real people pleasers, but you know what? Not today, bitch. Like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe that I'm getting in this situation. Like, somebody fucking sees you're like, I got 7 of Wands here. Are you standing up for yourself in some regard here, Leaves? What's going on? And we got 9 of Pentacles. This is a very practical focus. Some of you, this is like a practical situation, whether work, health, finances, security, your home life, money, like, the power dynamics therein. Like, a lot of Pentacles in this reading, man. So you got somebody that's like waiting, just kind of like waiting on you and trying to suss you out. They want full transparency. They want things illuminated. They want answers. And in their next move, I mean, with the King of Cups reverse, And the magicians, they could be driven to act in a more high pressure way, or, you know, dare I say, emotionally manipulative, not to insult any of the cross watchers out there, but this person, you know, to be fair, they're starting to lose hope, you know, in the situation. They're getting deflated. So they might resort to like some more high pressure tactics. Like, I don't know. Let me clarify their next move. And I mean, that doesn't seem to go over well with you. We got 2 of Cups. You got somebody here that wants to get on the same page with you. That's like literally, this is a love situation for some of you. They want to reconcile. They want to come together. And the Wheel of Fortune, they want to see a page turn between you. And the Chariot. So this could be a long distance situation for some of you, or involve travel somehow. Some of you could be dealing with someone with Cancer in their chart. It's not going to be for all of you. And the 8 of Swords. Whoever this is, they feel trapped, maybe trapped where they are, or they feel snowed out, ghosted, deprived of answers, deprived of information. 8 of Swords is also kind of a victim card. You know, it's like the 8 of Swords, the person can walk out at any time. They're not really a victim. It's a self-imposed mental prison. But this person feels, you know, like, what I'm getting from this person is they really want answers. They want clarity. They want to know what the dealio is the main gist. And I just feel like they're trying to hold back, and we got Strength here. The Moon. This person's dealing with a lot of unconscious fears, worries. They're worried about deception. But I just feel like if they're doing it's almost like the more pressure they apply, the more squirrely you get, is what I'm getting, Libs. I don't know, but you do have someone here that wants to reunite with you, but there's been a significant change and or ending that has occurred between you and someone. There's some regret, guilt, disappointment, loss, incomplete union, and someone is just fucking waiting. 7 of Pentacles. It's here. Nice. Very invested. You know, 7 of Pentacles, you know, it's a plateau. It's like we've put a lot of time and energy into something. The fruit hasn't, you know, bloomed yet. It hasn't, the trees have not fruited yet, but they could, you know, at any moment. They might not. You know, the 7 of Pentacles is sort of it's waiting, you know, it's just waiting. It's a plateau. Weird reading. I feel like you sort of feel with the 9 of Pentacles reverse, you know, clarifying the cards you're bringing into this situation, you kind of feel like you're in the less powerful position for some reason. This person's bringing the Hierophant. It's almost like it's like they're coming in as this, like, I just get this like power dynamic, like somebody, you know, feels like they're in the authority or some shit. Like there's power dynamic imbalances is what I'm sensing. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's, I mean, the main message I'm getting here is somebody wants to do the right thing. Some of you could be dealing with someone that's actually involved. You see them as like having to make a choice. You know, they have the 3 of Cups in their feelings. Others of you, this is a union that has gone through some shit, and someone is willing to work on things with you, wanting to make things right, start over, have a rebirth. Others of you, yeah, this could be like a practical or a work situation. I don't know, but you basically got somebody waiting for an answer, waiting for clarity from you, basically waiting to see if you're, you know, if you're ride or die ready, you know, like if you're like down to like have a blood pact and shit, you know, like you got somebody here that's ready to put it in the bag. They're like wanting to get on the same page with you. And it looks like this weekend you're kind of like, you know what? I need to go off and do my own thing. And I need to fucking think about all this. You know, like it seems like your main concern is self-preservation and trying to probably make peace with your next moves. I don't know, Libs. I'm going to move on to the 12 signs. We're going to go through Libra dealing with Aries through Pisces. Actually, you know what? fuck that. Before we do that, we're going to pull you some color therapy oracle cards because we did it for other people. So let's do it for Libra. What is some advice? What is some good medicine for Libra rising this weekend? What is some good medicine, good meds? What does Libra most need to hear? Oh, we got death, but it was in the reverse. Oh shit, son. Peace at the bottom of the deck. Virgo got peace. It is important to make peace with your own decisions before you make them, you know, and there could be something here that needs a transformation that isn't quite done, or maybe something needs to be let go of. It's the color black. It's, you know, power, confidence. Let's get one more. Happiness. Ooh. Sacral energy, orange. Anxiety at the bottom of the deck. This is like a neon, like, I don't know, like pukey green. I don't know. Orange energy, sacral. These are power colors, black, orange. It's very Halloween, honestly. But like, I mean, you know, stones like obsidian, you know, onyx, or what do you call it? Fucking, why am I blanking on the name? It'll come to me hopefully before the reading is over. But happiness, orange. This is sacral energy. That's like life force type of energy. It's also very sexual energy as well. It's very related to the passions, our will power, you know. Some of you are having some anxiety in your heart space, your heart chakra as well. All right, let's look at Libra dealing with and some of you are having a hard time letting go of something as well. You did have some pretty complicated next moves. They were kind of all over the place, to be honest. We had the Fool twice. We had the Devil popping out. It seemed like there's somebody that you're missing. That it almost seemed like you kind of felt like, you know, you shouldn't talk to a person, or you know you should. I don't know. It was really weird. It's not going to be for everyone. But yeah. There might be something, you know, you need to let go of completely. But I feel like some situation is giving you some anxiety this weekend is the gist of what I'm getting, what I got out of that reading. And maybe you need to take a little time for yourself this weekend and not be under anyone else's demands or expectations of you. You know, maybe it's time for Leaves to just kind of set down the people pleasing like behaviors and, you know, have the courage to be disliked, you know. All right, Libs. Let's look at you, Libra, dealing with Aries through Pisces this weekend. What messages does Libra need to hear? Aries through Pisces. Quick messages. And then we'll wrap this bad boy up. What does Libra need to hear? Libra dealing with Aries through Pisces. Oh man, thanks for the confirmation. It's so cool. Like, it helps so much when people actually affirm what I'm seeing, especially when cards are coming out like a bunch of times, you know, and I'm like, damn, that's like a lot of Uranus energy. Uranus is it's like freedom oriented. It's like, fuck the world, I'm doing me today, you know, like I do what I want. Seems like you need that because you were also coming in with the Hierophant reverse. It's just very, you know, like, what do they call it? Fucking, I mean, contrarian, or, you know, just this not wanting to deal with fucking rules, regulations, structures, the demands of others, like having to be like, you know, the upright citizen and following the rules and obeying authority. Like, it just seemed like you needed looks like you need some freedom, some you time to process things, make peace with your next moves. All right. Shit. All right. Libra dealing with Aries through Pisces this weekend. These reads have been so long, but it's like, I've just been letting it slide because these are some pretty major ingresses. You know, Pluto, Venus, Mars all conjunct, and then Mars and Venus shifting into Aquarius, holding the conjunction. This may not seem like a big deal, but it's a big fucking download. It's a big download. Like, a lot of people are dealing with some pretty major energetic downloads in their lives right now. All right, Libra, what do we got? We have, okay, moon reverse. This is coming to clarity, coming to earth with a bump. This was interesting because it was in the other person's feelings. And Queen of Wands energy. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Very strong attraction and a need to stay in your power here. And then we have 3 of Wands reverse. It's possible somebody's getting impatient. What's under this? 3 of Swords reverse. Swords are falling out. That's over with. That's healing. Avoiding drama, avoiding conflict, jealousy, squabbles, competition, and all that. Oh, and we got 5 of Pentacles. Bit of a struggle life, but you're bouncing back from this. And then there's a Hierophant again. With the 5 of Swords underneath that, full reverse. Some of you have cold feet about a higher level of commitment or following the rules or, a self-improvement regimen or authority figure in some way. Let's shuffle the little tiny baby deck. And we'll see your overall approach to the zodiac as a whole. What was it? Yeah, 3 of Wands reverse. Yeah, 3 of Wands reverse, that's like impatience. It could also represent long distance situations or somebody feeling like their manifestations are never going to come to fruition. It's kind of starting to doubt, sparkle motion. Which I don't know if that's your energy or someone you're dealing with, because the person on the other side, of the spread, their next move was they were starting to get lose hope, get deflated, and it seemed like they were starting to resort to maybe even some more heavy-handed pressure tactics, or at least, in the very least, become less emotionally available. I don't know. It was weird. Let's see what's going on, Libs. All right, what does Libra need to hear in regards to Aries through Pisces this weekend? Messages for Libra, Sun, and Rising. Dealing with Aries through Pisces this weekend. What's your overall approach? Okay, Death card. Hesitancy. Ace of Pentacles reverse. And, 3 Cups reverse. So some disunity between you and others this weekend a little bit. There could be either third-party situations or some sort of social kerfuffle or disunity. Like maybe you and a social group aren't on the same page. We have some sad, chunky boy. 8 of Swords. Frustration. Erratic energy. And a decision. A stalemate between you and others. A decision that needs to be made. There's that Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles. And lack of communication. Some of you were just going incommunicado, walking the fuck away this weekend. Somebody's just kind of waiting while you go get perspective on some shit. I don't know. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries or Aries placements, they are, that was Tower reverse. They're wanting to avoid a disaster. They could be avoiding you, but they just kind of want to avoid a disaster here. They're trying to get into alignment with something that they want to manifest. They feel kind of out of control of this whole situation. They seem very concerned with instability or disaster here. Something about the situation makes the Aries feel a bit out of their element, maybe a bit, if they could be dealing with control issues in this situation, or they just kind of, their hands are just they're throwing their hands up because they're just what can I do? So they're just focused on trying to get into alignment with what they'd like to see happen here. Weird message. If you're dealing with a Taurus or Taurus rising, they want to swoop in and sweep you off your feet here. They want to put on their smooth Casanova boots and woo you really quickly, right away. But it's a burden. They could be their feelings could be a burden. They feel like they're the only one that wants this out of the two of you, or they're putting in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make something happen here. But they definitely want to reach out to you. Some of them could even surprise you, but all of this is Others of them could just be carrying the weight of all of these dicks, 10 of dicks, like, but they definitely want to like woo you. They want to swoop in on your onto your doorstep and like hang out with you, or basically like sweep you off your feet here. Smooth Casanova energy from the Taurus. If you're dealing with a Gemini or Gemini rising, they want to see a new cycle begin with you. They want to start a fresh karmic cycle in their life. Some of them feel a little bit disgruntled, about something that's happened between you in the past that left a bad taste in their mouth. Maybe they want to talk about it and start a fresh slate. They are having a hard time letting this go or moving on. That's kind of mixed signals from the Gemini. That's weird. It's like, are they running away, or do they want to run towards you and like vent? Like, what is that? It's hard to tell. Like, they could be real impulsive, real wordy this weekend, but I can't tell if they're running away or towards you. If you're dealing with a Cancer or Cancer placements, they could be really focused on feeling themselves this weekend. They're not talking much to you. Seems like they're trying to avoid any sort of competition or drama. And they're just really focused on their own abundance, their own, like, they are putting off like a really generous vibe, but they're kind of incommunicado with you, it looks like, this weekend, due to the fact that they feel like it would cause some sort of drama if they reached out. If you're dealing with a Leo or Leo rising, they feel like they have unfinished business with you. They want to come together with you and take things to the next level. They're looking at this more closely. Some of them may reach out in a small way, that's sort of like, hey, let's go, a small sort of like kind of nerdy way. That's almost like friend zoney, but there's a lot behind it. Actually, they do want to like meet up with you. Some of them are sort of making some sort of plan to like reach out. If they do, it's going to be in like a real small nerdy type of way, but they feel like they have unfinished business with you. They'd like to take things to the next level or meet up with you. If you're dealing with a Virgo or Virgo placements, they're burdened by their feelings. They're hauling all these dicks. They feel like they're the main ones putting time, energy, effort into this connection. They want it to be equal, and they feel kind of rejected, or they're worried about being rejected. Some of them are thinking about rejecting you if they feel like it's not equal, because they just feel like it's like they're on the verge of starting a new cycle here, and they're either going to close this out, and they're like, either you're going to get on the same page with me and have equal give and take, or I'm fucking rejecting you. It's 10 of wands, so they're on the precipice of like major change here. If you're dealing with a Libra or Libra rising or stellium, they want a new start with you. They got a boner for you here, but they feel really disillusioned for some reason, like let down. They are coming to clarity. They've come to clarity about something. Some of them, it's like too little too late in some regard here, but they do want a passionate new beginning. But again, it's this energy of like, too little too late. Like they figured it out like too late or something. If you're dealing with a Scorpio or Scorpio placements, they're hesitant to invest more fully into this situation for some reason, but they're taking it slow, taking it one day at a time, focused on the practical implications of things. And, they're not really giving to this weekend. They're keeping to themselves. Some of them feel like they gave enough to the situation and the ball is in your court, but they are kind of like enduring. They're patient. They're still present, like to the connection, but it's like the ball's in your court sort of deal with the Scorpio. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius or Sagittarius placements, they're on guard. They're curious. They're curious about what's going on with you. They could want to communicate or learn something about you, but it could be more out of suspicion or something. Like they're emotionally unavailable to this situation and they're focused on healing. Interestingly, it's almost like a friend zone thing. They could be admiring you from a distance, but they won't get their emotions involved. But they're still kind of curious about how you're doing. That sort of vibe. If you're dealing with a Capricorn or Capricorn placements, they're very guarded, very walled off to this, almost paranoid about something here. They're not feeling this. They're not giving to this weekend, and they're really focused on their grind, their health, their wealth, their job, their finances, their stability. They seem to be super scared to let you in here. and they're not giving to this. They're just real focused on their grind. If you're dealing with an Aquarius or an Aquarius rising, they don't feel safe in this situation. They feel like security's been compromised. They sense a deep disunity between you for some reason, and they're very self-protective of themselves. So they're pretty closed off. They're not really giving to this weekend. If you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces would be stoked to hear from you. They'd like to reach out to you, but they're frustrated. That's so funny when they double up like that. They're frustrated. They're sitting on their passions. They could be thinking about what to say. They're holding back. They want to reach out to you. Some of them hope you reach out first so they don't have to like figure out how to break the ice, but they do want to have back and forth with you. They want to flirt with you, but they view it as a temptation. They're trying to rein it in for some reason. Weird message. All right, that's what I have for you, Libs. I hope you got anything out of this at all. I mean, let me know if this helped you in any way whatsoever. I love hearing from you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the weekend. I will see you next time. Thanks to those of you that, always thank you for supporting the channel, liking, commenting. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Deuces.